Hi, and welcome to Budget with Tiffany. I'm Tiffany. I'm so excited to have you here today. I'm going to be doing my fourth and final cash stuffing for the month of March. Even though this is kind of a 5-week month as far as Fridays go, I've elected to still kind of cash stuff based on a 4-week month. The only difference will be a couple categories. I'll kind of cash extra money to cover 2 weeks worth of like groceries and eating out and stuff, and then I'll just, I'll still do an unstuffing next week for the 4th week, and then a cash unstuffing for the 5th week. But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So let me get the calculator out. So how's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Filming a couple videos today on Friday. Now that I'm done with my work week, it's very nice to be done, and happy spring and everything. I hope everyone's weather is treating them well. We got some snow, but I'm all right with that. So let me go ahead and get this counted. So we've got $1,504 to cash stuff today. And before I actually go into the actual cash stuffing, because I'm going to be implementing this, I wanted to bring out some happy mail. I had mentioned in a past video, or actually maybe 2 videos, that I'd ordered something from Intentional Living, and I first just thought it was so cool that she had her branding on the outside of the package, and I won't flip it over because it's got my address on here, but gotta remember how to get this open, but the only other thing in there is my receipt. So got, thank you from Intentional Living with her branding and colors and everything. And I'm going to try to not tear the sticker. Come on. Okay. Let's see. So it looks like she sent me a freebie because I did not order this. She sent me a utilities envelope. I don't know that I'll actually use it, but it's really cool. So if I ever do use it, I remember, I think this might actually be the one that she used in her own binder. I'm not sure about that, but I feel like I remember seeing it, so it's really cool. Oops. My cash breakdown just fell over. So, and then she also sent me her, says, congratulations, whether you are just starting out on your financial wellness journey or have been doing this for ages, I am so proud of you. I hope this $2 bill encourages you to keep intentionally living. XOXO Kristen. I know she does send out $2 bills with her orders, so very cool to have this. So not sure what I'll do with it yet. Might just cash stuff it somewhere just to have it, but I'll set it aside for right now while I make that decision. And then she sent her business card, Intentional Living, and on the back says, thank you for supporting my small business. Has a scratch and save, which might actually end up doing that at the end of this video, and has her Instagram, Etsy, and YouTube channel, and then says, tag me, leave a review, and subscribe. So very cool. So yeah, so the thing that I ordered is for my annual fees envelope. I wanted she makes these dividers that you can put inside the envelope. So I had her make one for each of the different things that I kind of have annual subscriptions or have to pay annually for. So I've got the first one is credit card fees, and I just had these put in alphabetical order. So I've got credit card fees for the couple of credit cards that we have, an annual fee that we have to pay. Got coaching, which is for my husband's coaching. He has to pay some various annual dues for coaching. We've got tax preparation, so the fee that we have to pay to do our taxes, which we usually just use like TurboTax or something. But and then we've got YouTube, because I did just sign up for 1 month of YouTube Premium trial. So when that gets to the end of that trial, which I think is right at the beginning of April, I'm gonna cancel the monthly one and see about signing up for the annual subscription. So that will be saving up for the renewal each year. And then since I used You Need a Budget, save up for my annual renewal for that. So when I get to my annual fees binder, I will stick these in there. So yay, I'm so excited to have that. Thank you, Kristen, so much for making those. I had even asked her, because I had noticed on her website that the font was one type of font, and then in a someone who had left a review, they had a different font, and I asked her if it was possible if she could do the other font rather than what was in her the picture from her description for her listing, and she's like, yes, of course. So I really appreciated that, because I really liked kind of this font a little bit more. So thank you so much, Kristen. So excited, I can't wait to use it. So yeah, so let's jump right into our variable expense binder. Ooh. Bad part about gift cards, they just jump right out. So we are going to stuff date night. I did end up having $20, $35, $36, $37 left over, and I'd contemplated about leaving it in here because of having 2 extra weeks kind of left before I'd cash stuff for the first week of April. Given really it's just most likely 2 weekends, this weekend and next weekend, and this weekend we already know what we're doing and stuff, I kind of figured it probably was fine if for some reason we do something and I need extra money, I can take it from buffer or different categories. So I'm going to go ahead and take the $1 for the $1 challenge, and then the $30 or $35 for our rollover to put towards our savings challenges. Excuse me, apologize. So we are going to add stuff in, stuff, one of those, not together, $30 today. So for eating out, we are not adding anything, but I did have a few ones that I'm going to pull out for our $1 challenge. So for eating out for the rest of the month, we've got $80, so I think that should be pretty well. We're gonna go out to brunch with some friends on Sunday, and then I don't think we'll end up going out to eat at all after that, but never know, or I guess ordering food. We're still kind of enjoying eating at home after eating out the whole time we were in San Francisco and on our trip, so we're kind of basking in the glow of home-cooked food right now. Gas, what I decided to do is, I know for sure that I'm not going to have to fill up my gas tank this month, so I'm just gonna actually pull this $40 out to put towards our monthly savings challenges. So I'll just set that aside, so gas will now have 0. Groceries, we ended up having $5, $10, $11, $12, $13, $14 left over. So I'm gonna take this and put this aside, and then we are going to, because we are stuffing for week 4 and week 5, I'm going to put in $150. So I'm going to do 2 50s, 2 20s, and 2 10s. So 50, 1, 20, 40, 50s. No, 2 5s, sorry. 2 5s. Adds up to 10. So 50, 1, 20, 45, 50, $150. And so that basically just breaks down to $175 for each of the weeks. So I'll try to stay within that. Households, we had a couple ones. We had 4 ones left over. I'm going to set those aside. And then we are going to add in 10. So now we've got $35. And then my food, I did not end up eating out at work this week. I went in Tuesday and Wednesday into the office this week. Tuesday, for the first day of spring, our building did spring rolls, which I was excited about, but I'm not a huge spring roll person and didn't end up really overly liking them. So it was kind of a little bit of a letdown, but it was still free. And then I just brought lunch on Wednesday, so I'm gonna take the $15, set that aside for our savings challenges, and then again, because it's 2 different weeks that I'm stuffing for, I'm going to do $30. So I've got 10, 25, 30. I hate seeing these beautiful 10s, but they were all beautiful. So pet care. I also mentioned in my cash on stuffing video that I've bought another binder to do a pet binder. So that is supposed to come on Sundays. So when we do the first cash stuffing for April, I will show you the setup of that. And I'm going to be breaking up the money that's in here amongst a couple different categories. I'll have food, litter, medicine for the one cat. I'm also going to start doing like a pet sitting category. Usually we just pull that from travel, because usually the only time we have a pet sitter is when we travel. So usually I just have that come out of travel, but I'm going to go ahead and stick some money aside each month, save for pet sitting. And then of course it'll have our vet. So I'll be dividing up the money between this envelope and our vet envelope, between all of those. So let's see, I don't think I added anything in here yet. So we are adding 25. So now we've got 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 25, 35, 45, 50. So 350. Yep. So I think part of the reason, well, one, Tammy at Wander and Flow, hi Tammy, she had one, and I've seen some other people have one, but just for some odd reason, when she was setting hers up, or she was doing her first video with her pet binder, I just was like, oh my gosh, like I should set one up. But I think a lot of times this binder, or this envelope, kind of just gets stuffed and kind of keeps accumulating, even though maybe it doesn't need to get accumulated quite as much. And some of the funds could get reallocated after a certain point or something. So I think having it divided up will kind of help that stop that from happening. Words apparently are hard for me today, or my brain is just trying to work too fast and they're all jumbling. So, but it's Friday, so I think it's allowed. So yeah. So spending, we are adding in $20, and so I've got 120, 40, 60, 80, $180 in here. Toiletries, we are going to add in 10. So now we've got 20, 30, 45. And then buffer, we are going to add in 5. So we've got 15. And that is it for that binder. Okay. And then one downside is I didn't update my cash breakdown. I didn't print out a new one. I just used the one that I already had. So it doesn't have my house binder categories separated out, so they're still mixed in where they were before. So I'm trying to decide which binder makes sense to go to next. I think going to my annual binder probably makes the most sense, and I actually get to start using my my new dividers. So, so for this one, we are going to add in $11, and that will get us to 370. So 150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. So 370. And the reason I did that is that, and let me get my breakdown, is I wanted to make sure that I had the proper breakdown for putting these in here. So the first thing I'm going to do is, since I will likely have to pay the YouTube premium at the beginning of April, something that I based it off of what it said, the $139.99, not factoring in taxes. So I just set aside $140. If there ends up being tax, then I'll just, you know, pull that additional from tax. So I've got $140 that I will put in YouTube Premium. For credit card, we've got 190, so 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 190. And this will be good for a cash condensing soon. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 190. So our two credit card fees are both $95 for $95 for each card. One is due in May and the other one is due in October. So I've got those both fully funded. And then we are going to add in, this should be 40, 10, 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 into coaching. And that should cover my husband's football coaching dues that'll be due in August. So tax prep we don't have to worry about until next year. YouTube, and then what you need a budget is not due till December. So kind of just gonna focus on one at a time and get that fully funded. So again, they're not in order of when they will need to come out. I had to put them in alphabetical order when I requested them. So, and I did not try this or anything since I hadn't opened. So let's see. Ooh, it actually fits really well. So yay, really excited. Looks so pretty. Thank you, Kristen. So excited. Yay. So, and then car insurance is gonna get 25. So we've got 25. So we've got 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 10, 25, 30. So $330. And our 6-month renewal is due at the end of June. So kind of just basing it on what we paid last year. Because we won't know the official amount until it gets into June. Car registration, we are adding in 5. So we've got 150, 70, 80, 90, 190. And that'll also be due, I think, in June for both of us. Christmas is not getting anything, and gifts is going to get 10. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20. So 120. Hair is going to get 5. It's got 25, 35, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5. $45. I just need to get up to like $65 sometime, or in April. I went in December, I think, to get my hair cut, just December, January. So I'll be due in, probably went in January, so I'll probably be due in May. I don't always go exactly 3 months. It's kind of like whenever I fit it in and when she's available. So massage we're skipping, and yoga we're skipping. So that's it for that one. And so I will go to the house binder here, and I think what I'm gonna do is, since I have the house categories, like I said, are still separated by how they had been previously, I'm going to do the ones that are on the front of the page, and then I'll flip it over to the back side and do the ones on that side. So it'll be a little back and forth, but since they were in alphabetical order on my sheet, they're in alphabetical order in here, it'll still be somewhat organized, but I don't want to keep having to flip my page back and forth. So drops is fully funded for now. We haven't had to order, so I've got enough in there for the next order of dishwasher tabs and laundry tabs, so good for that right now. Gutters, we are going to add in $5. We got 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, $124. Home insurance is going to get 45. So 20, 45. So we've got 500, 600, 700 in the bank. So 750, 770, 790. 810, 830, 850, 870, 890, 910, 15, 25. So no, that's not right. Yeah, that's right, 925. I was doubting myself. 925. And then we are going to jump back to property taxes. And we are going to add in 50 and 20, so $70 total. So that gives us 1,100, 200 in the bank, 50, 300, 20, 40, 60, 75. So 1,375. Yes. I can math today. Still a struggle, but I can do it. Okay, now we'll flip back to the other side, and then we will do home maintenance, which we are adding in 25. So 500, 600, 700 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 800. $800 for home maintenance. Home miscellaneous is going to take this one for the $1 challenge, and we are going to add in 10. So we got 100 in the bank, 50, 200, 50, 70, 90, 300, 10, 15, 20. So $320. Home projects, we're adding in 100, 20, and 5, so 125. So now we've got 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 in the bank. So 8,900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 9,000, 9,000, yes. So making very good progress on that. Going to add in $10 for outdoors. So now we've got 100, 200 in the bank, 50, 70, 80, 90, 310. And roof, we are going to do 25. So now I've got 100, 200 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 300. And that is it for that one. And then in our kind of more longer term sinking fund binder, we have car maintenance, which we are going to add in 25, so 20, 5. So 500, 600, 700 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 800. Clothing, we are going to add in 10. So we've got 100, 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300 for clothing. Coaching, we are going to add in 5. So 55, 65, 70. Health, we are going to add in 25, and if you didn't watch my last video, I signed up, well, I'm going to sign up next week to do a 1 week, I guess it's 5-day free trial at a local YMCA that's close to my work, and then I'm going to start paying for that in April. So normally it would be the $75 a month plus a $50 enrollment fee, but my employer, because it's a larger employer, has a agreement with them of some kind, like a lot of employers I think do, or insurance companies do, where because of the affiliation, they will waive the enrollment fee, and then if you work out a certain number of times each month, then the next month they will give you a $15 discount on your monthly fee. So I've stuffed enough in here to cover the first month plus the $50 enrollment fee, just in case something went wrong where I still had to pay that. And then if I don't need that all, then helps buffer or build up health a little bit. And then moving forward for May, I will just include that as part of my bills, monthly bills. That won't get cash stuffed. It'll just come out of my account every month automatically. But I'll make note of it on my budget when I do my budget with me. So I can't remember if I added money in here or not. 150, 70, 90, no, I did not. Okay, I gotta remember if I did. And if I count this and oh, maybe I did. Actually, I think I did. So let's see, 150, 70, 90, 200, no, 50, 150, 70, 95, 205. So yeah, 205 is correct. So I did add money in there. Okay. Opportunities, we are going to add in 25 as well. So now we've got 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 25, 35. So $735 for opportunities. And then shop small, we are going to add in $5, 55, 61, 2, 3, 4, and I'm just going to keep the ones in there for now. I might take them out later, but for now I'm going to keep them in there. Tattoo's not going to get anything. Technology is going to get a 10. So 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 120. Travel is going to get 100. Now we've got 1,000, 2,000, 500, 600, 700 in the bank, so 2,750, 70, 85. So $2,785 for travel. And then vet, we are going to add in 25. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85. And then last we have our savings binder, which is always kind of my favorite to get to stuff. Emergency fund is fully funded, education is fully funded, new car we are going to add in $100. So now we've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 45, 50. So $450 in new car. So then our Roth IRAs are each going to get $100. So that will give us 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that is not right. So it should only be 4,800. So I think I had an extra 1,000 stuck in there, so they stick so well easily together. So 1, 2, 3, 4,000, 500, 600, 700 in the bank. Well, I guess in prop money, 4,700, 50, 70, 90, 8,000. So 4,800. Color in 100. I think that's the only, oh no, there's one more left. And same for my husband. 1, 2, 4,000, 500, 600, 700, 50, 70, 90, 800. Okay, his has the same amount as well. A little worried, but okay. And then we'll color in 100 for him as well. Feeling very accomplished. You know, our goal is always to get this funded as early in the year as possible, just because then we don't have to worry about it later in the year. And so the fact that we're at 4,800 out of $7,000 for them is, I'm just super excited about that. And then we are going to throw in $200 into our 100 envelope challenge. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 800, 50, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, $1,000 in our 100 envelope challenge, which, considering it's going to save us just over $10,000, we still got a ways to go, but every little bit helps. And our priority, like I said, is to focus on the Roth IRAs first, and then once we get those fully funded, then we can focus more on the 100 envelope challenge. And then we are going to go ahead and do both week 4 and week 5 for our Friday challenge. So let me fill those in. So 29 and 22 is $51. So now we've got 100, 50, 60, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $187 in our Friday challenge. And I believe, if I remember correctly, that will save us $811. Then for our $500 scratch and save, we did the $25 and the last at the end of the last cash stuffing. So we're gonna add that 25, so that should get us to the halfway point. 150, 220, 45, 50, so 250. And then let me scratch off one for 2 weeks from now and the first week of April. Since I haven't done anything in this row, 75. So I will save $75 in the next cash stuffing that I do. And then in our 52-week challenge, we are going to do 47, so 20, 40, 5, 46, 47. Always nice when there's now nothing left. So it means you didn't mess up. So we've got 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, 310, 20, 30, 45, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I lost count. So 250, 70, 90, 310, 320, 330, 340, 5, 50, 5, 61, 2, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. So 372. Yes. Very much looking forward to cash condensing. Oh, that one. And I forgot to color it in. Okay. And then for our rollover monthly challenge, which primarily, sometimes we cash stuff it, sometimes it's just rollover. Let's see what we have here from our rollover. So we ended up with 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 95, 100. So that completes this challenge. Let's see. Okay, so this should equal 300. So 150 or 51, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 60, 70, 85, 95, 300. So that will complete that. And then I have $5 left over. And so that I don't forget, I am going to pull out April's challenge. And see where I can put that $5. It isn't anywhere officially, so I think what I'll do, actually, you know what? I have the scratch and save from Intentional Living that she gave me, and then also Golden Girl Budgets sent out her mailing list, and she sent out this $50 savings challenge. So I think what I might do is, let's see, we'll scratch the Intentional Living one and see what this says. Oh. So it is just a code to be able, a discount code to use in the future for 15% off. So never mind on that one. So let's scratch Golden Girl Budgets thing, and let's see, we'll scratch this one. Ooh, these are So what I'll do is, so this was 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4 to do that. And then what I was actually planning to do is scratch 1 so that I'd know what to, 1 or 2, so that I could know what to cash stuff next time. So let me scratch another one. We're gonna do $7 next time. So I will take this extra $1 that we didn't use for the $4 and put that in with the ones for the $1 challenge. And then I have an extra envelope here. So I'm gonna add this to the back of our savings challenge binder. This and our first $4 that we have for that, and know that I will need to cash stuff $7 next time. And last but not least, I will take our, so this is the 5 that I made the change, so we'll count these as ones for the $1 challenge. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15 that we are going to put into our $5 or $1 savings challenge. Having 5 there keeps making me want to say $1, I cannot talk. Making me want to say $5 savings challenge. So I think at the end of my, when I do my cash unstuffing next Friday, so the 29th, I will count the ones in here, and that way I know, can incorporate that into my April budget, and know how to budget out all of my money, since I get, or budget monthly even though I cash stuff weekly. So yeah, so I will plan to count that next Friday, and then I will take the $300 from completing this challenge and get this, see, this one is going towards investments, so we'll get that deposited into the bank so that we can get that invested. And then I think that is it. So I thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really do like hearing from everybody. And I will see you in the next video.